let us continue the challenge. Right, we're on the 3rd floor of the trials, and here we encounter these, which I'm going to run away from. Though we might not run away from them next time, but I maintain that was a good move. Ah, chest. But before that, encounter. Okay, let's blink up before we decide about this one. That's what the blinks are there for, against opponents we're not sure about. He's probably going to blast us with lightning or something though. Well, nope, he missed. Okay, let's go and kill the nightmare. Oh, great. 1 damage. Well, we are heading for a bit more, I guess. Snort. Oh, whatever it did, it missed. That was good. Finish it off there. Alright, doesn't seem too tough. Mind you, we do need to finish it. Come on. Oh, this is dull. Come on, finish it off already. I'm not going to fight these in future, they're just being a bit awkward. Better be worth a fair amount of experience. You weren't worth it at all. There. Okay, so in the chest we find... the healing staff. Now, the temptation is to equip it, however, it's a much inferior weapon to Hammer Time, but it's still worth holding on to. What it will do is it will cast Heal 2, I believe, every time we use it as an item. In fact, I shall test this now, as I fight these things. Healing Staff, which does, yep, that's Heal 2. And obviously, no, it's a bit weak, but heal is a heal is a heal, especially if it's free. I think I am going to run from these as well, because while they're not doing a lot of damage, this is going to take a while. And I'd prefer to get up to the top, where we will be able to fight something. You're another nightmare. No, you are nightmares. We shall run away from you then. It's obviously an encounter linked on the door. Okay. I dislike Mindflayers. I've had many dealings with them. Let's cast Silence and Silence. And let's attack. They don't have a lot of hit points, but they are still nasty. That's 1. Okay, but we should hopefully kill this first one off quite quickly. And Mind Blast, which does paralysis. And Ra. I hate these things. With an absolute vengeance, I hate these things. And thus, my brain meats have been eaten, which means I have to redo all this again. I dislike them. I'm not going to run away from everything here, so I shall. Well, if I know what Snort does. Yeah, just darkness effect, nothing special. You do want to run away, though. If you had run away now, I'd be quite grateful. Come on, run away. Thank you. And Medusas. These weren't guarding it last time, but I'm betting they're going to be a problem for us. shield, invisibility. And yeah, gaze attacks, kind of expected. Not sure whether silence will work on a gaze attack, but... Well, we do have two mages with Stoner, so we should be able to cover things as long as we're quick enough. Nope, I didn't think it affected it. And I think we have some gold needles in reserve. Right, attack the Medusas. Medusa. The sisters. This... Well, they don't have a lot of defense, so we should be able to deal with these quite quickly. Yep, and that'll do. Well, that was worth quite a lot of experience. About 2,000 gold, which will be useful for later. Right, we've got our healing staff back. Brings the first striking nightmare, which I'll run from. Which I'll attempt to run from, I should say. There. Thank you. Right, now we save. Illithids? Nope, but I shall run away from these nonetheless. It was fun being an Illithid a while back, but I don't particularly like fighting against them. Okay, that one's unguarded. Oh, that's a ruby amulet. I could have... Still, there's some equipment. Some of it we can use, surprisingly. Fortunately, we've already got it, so it's worthless to us, really. And lots of Medusas. Alright, let's attack and hope we don't get completely turned to stone. Yep, keep those attacks up. We can deal with those. Gaze. And thankfully that missed. Right, you took the most damage, so we'll fight you. Miss. I wonder if that protect ring we got is protecting me from being petrified. Over there I'm just getting lucky, which is fine, either way. $3,495 gil. And another random encounter 2 steps away, which is... Oh, not you again. We've established we don't like horned devils. So therefore, in this test of courage, I shall run away. So I do not like being burninated. I mean, sure, I could put up a null flare and attack them, but... Or a null fire and attack them, but it's easy just to run. Some chests, one of which is opened, and woo, King Mummy. Well, we know what to do without the undead. We cast Dire 3 at them. And just in case, a Dire 2 as well. Because these things make just put people to sleep. That's one. Hopefully deal with some of the mummies anyway. Yep, keep attacking the sleeping White Mage. And the mummies are destroyed. 600 experience and a fair amount of gold. These are some potions just to put White's back of a 300. That'll do. Right, chests. That one was guarded and had money. That had a cottage in it. That one's empty. And that has some more money in it. Money's always worth it. Freehorn devils. You know what? I'm going to put up a null fire and we're going to attack you. We're not doing a lot of damage. They're not either, but then they've got the ability to cast flame at us. which does do a bit of damage. But now it only does half a bit. You know what, I'm still not sure it's worth fighting them. In fact it isn't, I'm going to run from this. I know I set up and I've lost a Cure 2 essentially out of this, but... yeah, might as well just continue onwards. We find the chest with a rat's tail. That's certainly interesting. I wonder what's on this chest then. Yeah, on the throne then. Dragon zombies! Oh, aren't you fighting the wrong opponents? Die 3, die 3, die 2. Let's see if you survive this. I'm betting you don't. That was a weak one. Now the strong one comes in. Yep, you don't survive this. You are destroyed. Over 1,000 experience though. I wonder if that repeats. Oh, this encounter repeats. Okay. I'll just go for the downgraded stuff now because there's only the one of them. Yes, it's definitely worth fighting this encounter multiple times. It is. Alright, maybe using all weak dire spells was a bad plan, but still should not survive very long against us here. In fact, I can probably finish this off with just dire ones now. Right, well we might come back here to train in the future, because that's a lot of money and a lot of experience. Still, we've managed to acquire what we've come here for, a rat's tail. Why do we need a rat's tail? I'll have to ask a dragon about that. Now what I've got to do is navigate back to my ship, which is over there. And we shall do this using the same heroics that got us those rat tails in the first place. Running away from just about everything. Including glitchy tigers, who are probably going to run away from us anyway due to our level. So I'm doing them a favour by running away first. It's a sandworm. You're in the wrong game, so we shall run away from you. Go back to June. Or NetHack. There are sandworms in NetHack. More Hydras and Ochus we shall run away from. Three steps, and a Remora we shall run away from. I think we've proven to Bahamut we have courage. A number of wild animals and things we have boldly run away from. And look, more things we shall boldly run away from. Mind you, as I've said, Weretigers should be undead. By rights they should be, but they're not. I think we're going to flee from this as well. Oops. Not doing an awful lot of damage to us, to be fair, but they've got a lot of hit points, and it's just easier to run away from them. Especially when I've got areas such as that dragon fight, the place in the ice cave which continually spawns undead. There are lots of places I can train now if I need to. And around here... where were they? Right. Okay, now I know where I'm going. Here we are. This is where we need to go. Unfortunately, there aren't very many places you can actually land on these islands, and they're very tricky in that regard. Still, there are things we shall also run away from. There's also a fair amount of treasure, as I recall, in these areas, which I haven't picked up yet, so let's go exploring. Antidote. So, in here we find Dragon's Cave B1. Let's talk to this dragon. This dragon... oh. We go in northern lands flourish with beautiful temples and immense mechanical castles. And there are chests. 10 gil. That's an important 10 gil. A cottage, which I guess is useful, although not as useful for reasons I explained in the last video, actually. Especially when I can always go back to Cornelia. Or Cornelia. Right, so Bahamut's not in that one. Let's then go to this one. Where there appears to be nothing. So, down to this one. Well, there are chests. Gil, more gil, and yet more gil. No, I'm not going to play in a gil. There's also, though, yet more gil, yet more gil, yet more gil, and some gil. And a dragon in the way. So, we now have some gil. Enough to buy some 8th level spells, actually, come to that. So, 1, 2, 3, they're done. We'll go to this one next. Where? We find a tent. And some gil, and a gold needle. Which, I'm not 100% sure it works on us anymore. It might well do, I might have just got lucky. But I survived that many attacks from Medusas, so... right. We're in one of these two. And I don't think it's this one. So, how about this one? Yep, this looks like the right one. Greetings, almighty Bahamut! It has been aeons since true heroes have approached me. I wouldn't call us true heroes, we run away from just about everything. However, well done. That rat's tail is proof of your valor and strength. Note he didn't say courage. Now, warriors, step forward to accept titles more worthy of heroes. And thus, the White Mage party has become the White Wizard party. With this comes the ability to cast more powerful variants of spells we already knew. Oh, and Holy, actually. We can now buy Holy. Oh no, wait. No, I don't think we can buy Holy yet. Oh, no, what am I thinking? No, it's Life 2 that we can't buy yet. We can buy Holy. Now, let us head to Gaia, where we must buy things. White Mage store. Right, this one will sell us Cure 4 and Dire 4. I've already said we've got pretty much overkill on Dire spells. I don't think we need Dire 4. We shall, however, buy Cure 4 twice. Right, yep, that will do for now. We will buy stuff, I mean, I'm going to have to do some more training for money, just to essentially make sure everyone's got Cure 4s available. Where I want to go now, though, is not to that village. I want to go to the other one. Try and now get crowd. Yeah, there's the temple. Yep, we want to go there. Do. Now also there is something we can do here actually, I think. So the first battle of the White Wizards party. We're going to run away. We're not foolish. We're not really at that much. We're not really at all stronger here. So we're just going to run away. All the other classes may have got new fancy abilities, ability to cast spells, access to better weaponry. The White Mages, though, didn't get an awful lot from their upgrade to White Wizards. Gain access to their most powerful spells, and apparently they have lost the ability to flee from everything. Come on, flee! Oh, I preferred you as mages. Mages knew how to flee. Oh, fine. Let's kill the Winter Wolf. Hurrah for the mighty 7 and 34 damage. Come on. Did our stats actually increase? I don't think they did, but we just seem to be hitting quite a fair amount here. Yeah, I should really have Priest healed in a moment. Right, where's Cure 4? Nope, you didn't have one. Cure 4. He'll probably die before it gets cast now. Well, that's a bit more gold. Right, Onlak. Where we should really buy some potions, but let's first off go there. Do we buy another heal free or do we buy non-magic? This actually is going to take a bit of thinking about, really. I don't have a lot of money left, so it'd be easier if I just went and sorted that out first. In fact, behave level spells. No, I apologise about this. I'm going all over the place and forgetting where everything is. No, that doesn't have a level 8 thing store. No, trolls. I also should probably have healed Priest. Right. I shall flee from this battle. But I will at least cast Cure 4 on Priest, because he looks like he might need it. Right, let's get across the river quickly. Ah, I was one space away. Couldn't have given me one space. No, you couldn't. And now you're going to attack Priest, aren't you? Yeah, dear. Right. Cure 4 might actually get cast now. Yay! Cure 4! Full restoration! Yep, the spell is awesome. And it's one we're going to be casting a fair amount. So, back to Gaia we go. Where we shall give Priest the attack spell of Doom. Admittedly, it's a one-shot deal, but it is still an attack spell of Doom for the White Mage party. Unlike Dire, this can be cast, and it hurts everything. So, we need an appropriate target, I think. Alright, let's stop off at the inn. Overpriced inn, I'm sure, but let's stop off at the inn. So we need everyone having access to Holy, definitely. We probably needed a spell. There's a lot we could do with to finish up spellcasting elements of this party. Everyone needs to have Cure... well, definitely Cure 4. Maybe not Heal 3. Cure 4 is a definite. Everyone needs Holy, definitely. Everyone needs Life 2 once we get there. Yeah. It's then debating the other 8th level spell slots. In any case, we're back here. Now, this waterfall, I believe, is important. We need to get up there. So I think that's what we shall do next. Because if we do this, I believe, if I'm right in saying, this gives us access to the tower where Tiamat is. And we might want to go there first. There's a reason for this, but I'll probably touch upon it more next video. So, until next time.